Good evening, Summoners! Welcome ulit to the Garena Premier League 2014 Spring Season. And I'm Gigi Sphere and I'm with...
Jay?
Sorry sa mga nangyari kanina, hindi namin nalaman. Medyo meron tayong difficulties at nagkaroon tayo ng medyo walang sound yung ating shotcast kanina. Pero yun nga, ang match between Team Azubo Taipei Sniper, Assassin versus Team TPA Sports Manila Eagles. Game na tayo mga kaibigan, picking face. Eto na. So far, yan, having the ban from the Team Azubo Taipei Assassin dito. As you can see, they banned Pantheon, Severe, and Thresh. At para sa team ng Manila Eagles, we have Casadin, Elise, at Gragas.
Yes, alright. So, on the blue side is TPA. Their first pick and they first lock in Leona. Very strong pick, strong support. Basically, start to engage, they're going to use Leona to initiate all the team fights. Alright, so MLE will obviously have to pick something to. Probably, I'm expecting a Thresh to counter this Leona. Probably, maybe even Annie also. We'll see what they're gonna do about that. But interesting bans coming from TPA, banning out Pantheon, Severe, and Thresh. Thresh is already banned and Severe. These picks are actually some picks that TPA really like to use as well.
And actually, consistent pa na sa ating GPL itong si Pantheon. And hindi pa ako nakakita so far ng laban ngayon na halos nagagamit siya lagi. And knowing na ito si Pantheon, yung effectiveness niya sa jungle, sobrang hirap na pigilan dahil yung mobility niya and then yung stand na magagawa niya sa kanyang kalaban, sobrang effective. So far, having Severe para sa ban ng TPA dito, kanina laban nila against, sa laban nila before against the AHQ, Severe is very dominating. And kailangan nilang maging aware sa champion nito and they have to ban this champion for Thresh as well na sobrang effective pagdating sa support champion for any teams dito sa ating GPL. Casadin, Elise, and Gragas, champion sa sobrang hirap mapigilan dito, as well as si Casadin na nakita natin kanina na nag-dominate sa laban against sa team ng AHQ and ISG.
Yeah,
so far, for the first pick, TPA pick Leona as their support champion yata. Let's see kung sino gagawin nila ditong support champion.
Yeah. Basic from the bans of TTE Sports Manila Eagles, puro AP type of champions yung mga naban nila. Very strong poke and also very flexible champions because Gragas can both go top or middle or even jungle as well.
Yeah, so far we are seeing ngayon na kinuha ng Manila Eagles si Alistar and then si Legion as their champions dito. So more or less they're going to get Alistar as their support champion dito. More or less I think ayun na gagawin natin Manila Eagles. And for on the other hand, we have the Azubo Taipei Assassins getting Renekton and Lulu as their champions dito. So sa mga hindi nakakalam kung bakit medyo iba-iba yung pwestuhan ng Manila Eagles ngayon, nag-switch sila ng kanilang mga roles dito. MLE is going to the top lane and then Canute is staying in the jungle dito.
Right.
At the same time, Chok will stay at the mid lane. MLE will go to the AD carry role and then TG will stay the same na kanilang support champion. So nagpalit ngayon
yung
si
top
Emily
lane.
and then si MLE. So maganda-ganda laban na ipapakita natin Manila Eagles ngayon. Let's see kung paano nila didiskartehan ng team ng TPA since nung last time nakalaban nila ay yung team UE Flash Wolves kung saan sobrang effective ng team na yun. And not to mention, ang UE Flash Wolves po, sila yung team nung ating Season 3 na lumaban sa Worlds from Taiwan, sila yung Gamma Bears before. So no questions about it kung bakit nahirapan ng team ng Manila Eagles dito. Let's see how they will defeat the team TPA sa mga pagkakataong ito.
Yeah, let's hope the role swap done by MLE will be effective against TPA because we all know that TPA is a very strong team. They, like you mentioned, they won last season, winter season, and interesting composition coming from Azubo Taipei Snipers. They pick Renekton, obviously it's gonna be top lane, very strong top lane, good sustain, good dueling potential, and then I think most likely they're gonna have Lulu in the mid lane, and then they're gonna have Nunu in the jungle.
Sobrang hirap mapigilan yung Lulu mid lane dito sa kahit na sinong teams. Knowing na Lulu is a champion na sobrang versatile na ngayon, and like, she can just support any champion dito from the jungle, from the bottom lane, from the top lane, and once makapag-initiate ang team members dito ng Azubo Taipei Assassins, mahihirapang makapag-focus fire ng team Manila Eagles dito. But they have to secure yung kanilang lineup dito. Kung saan napapansin mo, they pick Kyle as well as their AD or AP carry sa mid lane dito. At the same time, they pick Jinx para sa AD carry ni Yux dito. So this somehow the first time I think na makikita ko si Jinx sa ating competitive scene. And usually ginagamit yung ibang AD carry dito. So first time na, I mean, this is the first time na for the Manila Eagles na makikita natin na gagamitin itong si Jinx. And then TG is trying to think what champion na kailangan nila gamitin para dito sa team members sa Manila Eagles.
Yeah. Kulang na lang nila is actually the top lane. Ayan, looks like it might be a Mundo, maybe Shyvana. They were hovering over Shyvana a while ago but they didn't lock it in. TPA's pick is very interesting. It's actually aside from the Leona, these are all new picks for TPA. I have not yet seen any of these players use these champions in any recent tournament. So this might be like their secret weapon that they've been hiding for a while. Let's see how it'll turn out.
Alam mo, mahihirapan dito, feel ko, si Chok against dito kay Morning, nagagamitin si Lulu. Lulu is a champion kung saan kapag ginamit niya yung kanyang help me picks dito and then use his first skill, sobrang poke damage yung kanya niyang ibigay dito and then sure shot yung kanyang damage output. More or less, ang gagawin niya dito ay i-secure yung kanyang lane and then win against dito kay Chok. And unfortunately, once na mahirapan si Chok sa early part of the game, mahihirapang makabawi itong si Kyle, knowing si Kyle ay isang champion na dumedepende sa laning phase niya until sumama siya sa mga ganks dito or sa mga teamfights na mangyayari. And at the same time, for the lineup ng Team TPA dito, as you can see, kinuha nila si Leona and then si Twitch, and at the same time, we have Renekton, almost 3 champions na mayroong gap closing ability dito. We have Invisible from Twitch, and then merong hook galing kay Leona, and Renekton magda-dive in sa kanyang kalaban, and then follow up Overgrowth coming from Lulu. So sobrang effective ang lineup ng Team Azubo Type Assassins dito, and at the same time, for the team ng Manila Eagles, we have Shyvana, Canute, or itong si Lee Sin. 2 champions from them, or 3 champions sa kanila ay merong gap closing ability. So more or less, the champions from Team TT Esports Manila Eagles ay they will have Kill as their support champion dito kung saan kaya niyang magbigay or mag-contribute yung kanyang divine intervention para i-save yung kahit na sino champion from Team MLE na mag-i-initiate sa TPA.
Actually, Kyle had some minor nerfs and improvements in her skills. Her divine intervention now doesn't cost any mana, and her Q scaling has been reduced a little bit. Basically, they kind of balance her out a bit more, but she's still a very strong champion, especially for the mid lane. Can easily bully out anybody. But of course, as we all know, in the mid lane, Lulu is very strong as well. She's good, very good poking potential and good trading potential as well. As for the early game, I expect that TPA may do an early invade, especially since all of the champs have some sort of crowd control. We have a stun from Renekton, we have a stun from Leona, possibly depending on what Twitch would go with. He has a slow, same with Lulu, and also, of course, Evelyn can easily scout areas being invisible.
So I think having itong si Alistar as the support champion dito, first time na nakita ko si kinuha nila yung support champion nila as their first pick dito, and then Alistar usually ginagamit siya pang counter sa mga champion like Blitzcrank. We have champions like Leona yan as well, and si Thresh. So more or less, Team Manila Eagles planned it all along na kunin si Alistar talaga as their support champion dito to secure yung mga ganks na mangyayari for the bottom lane. We have knowing MLE, he's a player before pa nung at last season pa na AD carry ng Team Manila Eagles. So,
that's right.
Ang kailangan i-secure ng Team Manila Eagles dito ay yung survivability nitong si MLE sa every time na magkakaroon ng mga team fights, and hindi can just contribute ng maayos sa kanyang teams dito, since yung passive niya, alam nating lahat na kapag nakapatay or naka-assist siya ng kahit sinong champion dito na mamatay from the other teams, magkakaroon siya ng movement speed and attack speed dito to gain an advantage against sa kanilang kalaban. So far, let's see kung ano gagawin ng Team Manila Eagles dito, picking their champions ngayon, na medyo mahihirapan sila against dito sa team ng TPA, having Evelyn as well na naka-open for the TPA.
But actually, TPA's lineup is more of a team, has a very strong team fight composition. They want to do like a sort of something like a wombo combo type of battle against the MLE. Although MLE has a lot of protection for their backline because they've got Alistar, Lee Sin, and Syndra, and Shyvana, who could push TPA away from, like you said, Jinx to protect her, so she can basically use her long-range missiles to easily free hit the front line of TPA.
And actually, as you can see, ang pinakamahirap na kailangan bantayan dito ng Team Manila Eagles ay itong si Lulu, na kung saan talagang noong mga previous matches na napanood ko dito sa ating GPL, Lulu's very effective against sa kahit sinong lane niya dito. Gragas, mapag-Gragas, nahirapan si Gragas against kay Lulu. Yung kanyang damage output na kayang ibigay sa kanyang kalaban, lalong-lalo na kapag nagkaroon ng mga team fights dito, not only he can help yung kanyang teammates to survive the team fights, but also he can help yung damage output na kanyang ibigay. Yung shield niya, yung kanyang movement speed, yung polymorph niya sa kanyang kalaban. Lulu is very effective champion dito for the team members ng Azubo Type Assassin. So, what Team Manila Eagles na may ito ngayon ay i-full force itong si Lulu and make sure na mapitas kagad nila itong si Lulu or si Morning sa early part of the game or bago pa magkaroon ng mga team fights dito. And on the other hand, with the divine intervention for Emily Chok, I think kailangan niya i-focus ang kanyang divine intervention dito para kay MLE igagamit ng Jinx dito.
Yeah, actually, if you think about it, the reason why Lulu is so popular now is because she fits perfect for this competitive scene. Very good duelist at level 1, the early game, level 1 to 6. She can basically protect herself and be able to do a lot of damage to whoever she lanes against. And then on the late game, she provides a lot of utility for the team fights, which is very important, especially in competitive, because they understand that this is a 5v5 game. You have to work as a team, and because Lulu's very good at 5v5, she is a great pickup for mid lane.
Yes, mga kaibigan, so far, ito na ngayon ang team Manila Eagles versus the team Azubo TPA Assassins, a match between TPA and MLE. You're watching the Garena Premier League 2014 Spring Season. So, game muna tayo mga kaibigan. Manila Eagles trying to push, or trying to get the top lane dito, and I think magkakaroon sila ng abang sa kanilang mga bushes since sama-sama sila ngayon to secure another buff from team members ng Azubo TPA Assassins dito.
Actually, what's really nice about the lineup of MLE also is that they pick up Lee Sin for their jungler. And since they know they will have to invest a lot of wards, a lot of pink wards, especially because of the Evelyn and the Twitch, this gives Lee Sin more mobility, because as we all know, he can jump to his wards for protection to either engage or disengage, and this will give them a heads up in terms of putting good use of the ward coverage that they will be putting on the map.
Yes, and I think magkakaroon ng problema dito ang team members ng Azubo TPA Assassins once na sumugod itong si Achi dito. May bush nila dito, and I'm pretty sure na hindi pa siya aware na mayroong champions dito from team Manila Eagles, pero let's see kung ano mangyayari once na lumabas na ang mga minions dito. Si chance for them to gank a champion from team Azubo TPA Assassins dito. And unfortunately, nagkaroon na ng chance ng team TPA na magkaroon ng wards dito to secure yung mga upcoming ganks na manggagaling kay Kanut. Mga kaibigan, Achi na nga, di ba kanyang buhay? What's up, mag-initiate siya dito sa Bush 5 champion dito ng Team Manila Eagles. Ngunit napakaganda paglagay ng ward dito. And with that, sobrang fail dito for Team Manila Eagles doon. Ang pag-wait nila, sayang ang chance nila na makuha sana isang champion.
Yeah.
And good job para kay Achi doon.
Yeah. Being very patient and did not risk doing the close-up face check. He just dropped the ward, move back right away, stay safe away from the enemies, the MLE's team.
Yes, tignan mo naman ang ginagawa ni Morning sa meeting against si Emily Chok. Kapalit ng 3 wasiwas niya ng kanyang sword dito ay isang poke lamang galing kay Lulu. So sobrang effective talaga yung damage output na kanya ibigay sa kanyang kalaban na effective dito against kay Emily Chok. So let's see kung paano isusustain ni Emily Chok ang kanyang lane dito against kay Morning. Ito na mga kaibigan, game muna tayo.
Alright, because of what just happened, because Achi spotted the whole team of MLE on the top, it looks like the bottom lane of TPA was able to steal the blue buff of MLE, which will put back Lee Sin again behind in the jungle, similar to the previous game. Hopefully, it won't hit them as hard as the last game.
Yes, yun ang medyo nakakalungkot na nangyari. Last game nila dito, ay na-shutdown ng sobra si Kanut dito. Pero last time, I think ang ginamit niyang champion doon ay si Nocturne. But ngayon, tignan natin kung paano niya masusurvive yung kanyang laning phase dito, knowing na nawala yung kanyang blue buff.
Yeah, the blue buff went to Azubo TPA Bebe on Twitch, and as you can see, she's putting a lot of damage.
Yes, Hook, mga kaibigan, galing kay TPA J dito. Napilitan ko gamit ng barrier si Hook, mga kaibigan. And with that, he needs to recall para mag-regen ng buhay niya dito, and then restock at least an item para makabawi sa bottom lane. Mga kaibigan, sobrang damage output na binibigay dito sa bottom lane itong si Leona at si Bebe. So napakahirap talaga, knowing na katapat mo dito ay si Twitch at si Leona. So mga kaibigan, na dive in galing dito kay Dinter. First blood for Dinter sa mid lane at assist pa para kay Lulu. So grabe ang binibigay na pressure ng team ng TPA against sa team ng Manila Eagles. So far ang goal advantage nila ay almost 1k na sa napakaagang oras na ito.
Yeah, that was because of the first blood and the blue steal done by TPA. And as you can see, Evelyn is very dangerous as a jungler. She was able to sneak behind MLE Chok without him noticing. And when he decided to engage, when Chok decided to engage TPA Morning in the mid lane, TPA Dinter decided to go in and secure the first blood for themselves.
Yes, and sa mga pagkakataon ito, top lane natin dito. Emily Hate versus kay Achi, both champions of the advantage sa top lane, pero itong si Renekton or si Achi meron siyang sustain, unlike dito kay Shyvana na umaasa lamang sa regeneration ng kanyang buhay and sa kanyang Boran shield dito.
Alright, so here in the top lane, basically 2 tanks, very hard to kill, of course, both of them. I definitely see Evelyn playing something into this. Right now here in the bottom lane, TG was able to push back TPA to the turret of MLE and was able to lay a lot of damage to that and may cause Leona to maybe recall back, or maybe they're gonna try to go engage in a few seconds as Dinter is right now waiting here in the bush in the...
Yes, mga kaibigan, at once na mag-gank naman si Dinter dito. Napakaganda paggamit ng stamp dito galing kay TG, but hindi pa rin sapat to get an advantage against the team members ng Subo Taipei Assassins. 3 champion dito sa bottom lane, 2-0 ng score natin. At grabe ang ginagawa talaga ng team at Taipei Assassins dito sa pag-pressure sa team Manila Eagles. And I think bottom lane natin so far having the 10 CS against 24. Kitang-kita natin yung advantage dito ni Bebe and DJ against kay Emily Hughes at kay Emily TG. So far, hindi ko nakikita yung effectiveness ni Alistar against kay Leona sa bottom lane. Dahil kahit anong gawin dito ng ng Emily, hirap na hirap sila makabawi mga kaibigan. With the poison coming from Bebe, 1 champion naman from the Manila Eagles dito ang bumagsak. And 3-0 na ang score natin. 2 kills from the bottom lane mga kaibigan. Achi is trying to chase Emily sa top lane. Ginamit na kanya ignite dito and he have to disengage using his flash. At grabe na 3-0 na ang ating score dito. At halos 2K na ang ating gold advantage in favor of team Azubo Taipei Assassins.
Yeah, TPA is being super aggressive in all the lanes. As you can see, Evelyn has ganked mid lane, has ganked bottom lane as well. Because of that, they were able to get 2 kills. And and even the top lane, kahit nag-go 1-on-1 si Achi tsaka si Hate sa top lane, munti ka na nakuha ni Achi yung life ni Hate. With a good flash from Hate, he was able to escape death from there.
Alam mo, TPA ngayon ay sinesecure ng sobra ang kanilang mga laning phase dito. And sobrang sinusulit nila yung pagiging invisible ni Evelyn to gank any lanes dito from Team Manila Eagles. And mapapansin natin ang pressure na binibigay sa kanila. So Kanut uses resonating strike, ngunit nag-miss mga kaibigan against dito sa team members ng Azubo Taipei Assassins. So morning in the mid lane, having the CS dito. And pantay sila ngayon ni Emily Chok, but advance siya dito na meron siyang Doran's Ring since meron siyang unang assist sa laban kanina sa mid lane.
That's right. Emily should start investing on some pink wards, as they already know that Evelyn has been very dominant in the early game.
Yes, napakagandang paggankan dito kay Kanut mga kaibigan, but respond galing dito sa team members ng Azubo Taipei Assassins. Hindi enough ang kanilang damage output to kill at least Azubo Taipei Assassins J dito, and a heal coming from TG, but hindi pa rin enough mga kaibigan. Emily was trying to strive for himself mga kaibigan. He's struggling dito sa bottom lane. 5-0 na ang score natin. Grabe ang Azubo Taipei Assassins dito sa bottom lane. At hindi talaga mahirap talagang utilize ang champion na si Jinx since sa early game wala siyang pang escape mechanism dito, and yung flash niya ay nasa cooldown pa at yung kanyang barrier. Mga kaibigan, if that happened, 5-0 ang score natin. And so far, I think the mistake na nangyayari dito sa Team Manila Eagles ay hindi nila sinesecure yung kanilang mga objectives dito, and as you can see, hindi nila napansin na paparating na kagad itong si Twitch or si Bebe sa bottom lane para mag-respond sa tatlong members ng Team Manila Eagles. Level 4 pa lamang kanina si Kanut nung nangyari yun. At mga pagkakataon ito mukhang makukuha na naman ang buhay niya dito para kay Dinter. So Dinter, is he going to initiate dito kay Kanut or will he let itong si Kanut na makatakbo dito? And so far, trying to steal the red buff, Kanut got his own buff na naman.
Right, so basically, right now here in the top lane, Achi is getting beaten down by Hate. Good job from Hate, laying some damage on him and forcing Archie to tower hug under his tower.
Yes,
right?
And so far ngayon, as you can see, Renekton no si Archie get his Negatron Coke as his first item dito. So, knowing na si Shyvana yung kanyang skill dito or yung effectiveness skill niya, yung ginagamit niya ay yung kanyang AoE damage mga kaibigan. TG nanganganib ang kanyang boy with the solar flare coming from TPA J dito. Rampage niya si TPA Bebe and 4-0 ang kanyang score in the early part of the game. 8 minutes pa lang tayo mga kaibigan. 6-0 na ang score natin dito. At ang Team Manila Eagles ay sobrang na-shutdown, lalong-lalo na sa bottom lane. 0-2-0 si Emily Hughes dito at ang kanyang CS ay almost 19 pa lamang against dito kay Bebe na meron ng 17.
Right,
Emily Hate without knowing na meron gak na mangyayari from Azubo Taipei Assassins. Dinter dito, the dragon form, and coming from a follow-up SS from Dinter. They're trying to chase Emily Hate. Emily Hate goes down. At TPA Dinter got another kill sa top lane dito. At mga kaibigan, Emily Chok trying to respond the bottom lane. He's trying to kill at least 1 champion. 4 champion na Team Manila Eagles dito. Ay kukuha ng buhay ng team members dito na TPA, but they're trying to slow si Bebe. But Jay as well, sobrang kunat mga kaibigan. With invisible coming from team members ng Azubo Taipei Assassins dito. They're still trying to chase team members of Azubo Taipei Assassins, and at least they got 1 champion kill from members of TPA. And I think it's a good job for them if they try to get the Dragon sa mga pagkakataon ito since they have 4 champion at pambawi man lang sana sa mga nangyaring clashes kanina sa bottom lane.
That's right. This is definitely going to help them get back into the laning. They have to, like I said a while ago, they have to start investing in these pink wards, and hopefully this dragon will give them enough gold so they can start putting pink wards to protect themselves from ganks from Evelyn and also from BB as well on the
Yes,
bench.
Evelyn tried to steal mga kaibigan ng Dragon, ngunit nag-fidget doon, and then when TG pushed back itong si TPA Bebe. Unstoppable na mga kaibigan si Bebe, and they're trying to chase mga kaibigan 3 members ito ng Team Manila Eagles. At ayun, si Emily Chok goes down, 3 champion from Team Manila Eagles na bumagsak doon. At 2 na lang sa kanila ang natitira dito, level 5 pa rin so far itong si Emily Hughes. At grabe yung pag-shotdown na ginagawa nila doon. Hindi sulit yung pagkuha ng Dragon at the early part of the game, and unfortunately, 3 champion from them ay nakuha pa ng team members na Azubo type Assassin.
TPA now has a solid 5 cold gets this early in the game. That is a large lead already if you think about it. Especially since at this level, there should only be like a 1k, 2k difference, and that's still okay. But at 5k, this is a very dominating start for TPA.
Well, Team Manila Eagles dito ay secure nila kanilang mga objectives, but unfortunately, hindi nila masigurado yung mga gagawin nila for the next few clashes dito from Team Azubo type Assassins, and hirap na hirap sila makabawi sa pag-shutdown kanina kay Emily Canut sa pagkuha ng kanyang blue buff. But so far, top lane natin, pantay na pantay pa rin, but ahead ng CS itong si Aji. And Gak from bottom lane na naman mga kaibigan, and they're trying to chase 2 members from Team Manila Eagles dito. 10-1 ang score natin at 7 kaya ang ating goal difference dito in favor sa Team Azubo type Assassins. And so far, sobrang ahead ang ginagawang strategy ng Team Azubo type Assassins dito. At sobrang nakikita natin yung kanilang experience sa Worlds na nanalo sila as the champion dito mga kaibigan. Achi tried to kill Emily sa top lane with the sustain. Ginamit ang kanya Dominus. Ignited mga kaibigan si Emily dito, and at the same time ganoon din naman si Achi with the tower damage dito. Hindi niya kayang sustain. Emily Hate nabuhay pa mga kaibigan. Pareho sila namumula. Hindi na sana nakuha sana ang buhay dito ni Emily Hate, but with the disengage, good job for Emily Hate sa top lane.
Yeah, this is actually really bad for Emily right now. They really need to do something about this. As you can see, the members of TPA are already camping in the jungle of Emily and just taking kill after kill.
Yes, mga kaibigan, with the hook coming from Jay, mga kaibigan, they're trying to chase Emily TG, and he uses Ignite para ma-secure sana ang isang kill dito, but Emily TG have to disengage. At sobrang sinashutdown nila ang bottom lane ng Team Manila Eagles dito. As you can see, 81 versus 35 ang ating CS. Sa ating mga AD carries, 81 para kay Twitch, 35 para kay Jinx dito. At hirap na hirap ang Team Manila Eagles how to get an advantage against sa kanilang kalaban.
That's right. Here in the top lane, Emily Hate's actually doing pretty well for himself, although he's behind in CS by about 20 plus. In terms of trading, he's able to trade pretty well still with Renekton, even with the slight gold deficiency. Although Renekton just went back to base to buy some more items, and he bought
A solar flare mga kaibigan galing kay TPA dito. Tried to get Emily Hughes with a slow from Bebe. Used his Blade of the Ruin kay Emily TG. And Emily Hughes was about to get down doon, pero nakatakbo siya, and with that, 1 champion pa rin from team members ng Azubo type Assassins dito, and at sa mid lane with the gank from Dinter, nakuha rin ang buhay dito ni Emily Chok. So far, ating score ay 12-1, at grabe talaga ang pag-shutdown from team members ng Azubo type Assassins to the Manila Eagles sa laban na to.
Yes, ang lakas pala nung lineup ng TPA, no, picking up Leon to combo with Twitch. It's been a while since we've actually seen somebody use Twitch in the professional game right now, and as you can see, BB is doing very well on him, going 6-0-1 at this early in the game, only 13 minutes in the game, and he's picks up another kill for himself on MLE Yux again, going 7-0-1. As you can see, he's completed his Blade of the Ruin King. He's probably going to build another big item pretty soon. He's already accumulated a lot of gold already from all these kills, and there doesn't seem any way for Emily to stop them.
I think when it comes to experience, sobrang laki ng difference sila compare sa TPA dito. And as you can see, mukhang napagandaan nilang mabuti yung mga ganitong klase na lineup from Team Manila Eagles, na meron silang Alistar at meron din silang Jinx dito. With a counter from Leona and Twitch, they can at least gain advantage sa bottom lane. Hirap na hirap ang team members ng Manila Eagles sa bottom lane, since once na pumasok si Jay to initiate dito sa team members ng Manila Eagles, kahit sino pa ang ma-burst ng ni Leona dito, they can at least gain the powerful burst from their team. And TPA Bebe and TPA J doing a great job sa bottom lane dito.
Yeah, that's right. Honestly, I don't see Emily can't do anything right now except basically to stick together and protect themselves from more ganks. They cannot allow to give TPA any more kills. If they let this continue, and this will basically just continue snowballing till the end of the game.
Actually, sobrang nag-snowball na yung mga item ng Team Azubo Type Assassins dito. As you can see, Brutalizer for Twitch is sobrang magpapahirap lalo sa team members ng Azubo Type ng Manila Eagles. And the same time, is going to get yung kanyang last whisper if ever.
Most likely, the next item will get last whisper to make sure that all his hits do maximum damage for every shot.
And do you think okay pa yung item build nito ni Kanot? I think medyo dapat siguro kung nag-ancient golem siya, much effective for their teammates dito. Since he can tank any champion from team members ng Azubo Type Assassins at least once na magkaroon ng mga teamfight. Pero mga kaibigan, na free Baron, walang contest na mangyayari dito from Team Manila Eagles. Hindi sila aware na merong Baron fight na kagad in the early part of the game. 15 minutes mark. Saktong-sakto mga kaibigan. 13-1 ang ating score at almost 12k ang ating goal difference in favor of Team Azubo Type Assassins.
Yes, and look at the warding of TPA right now. They have actually 4 pink wards in the map and all in very key locations as well. In the Baron, the 2 in the bottom lane, and then 1 in the middle lane as well. Aside from the pink wards, they also have another 4 regular wards in the jungle of the red side on where the red buff is of MLE, and this is definitely gonna cripple the MLE's jungle completely for the rest of the game.
Kita mo naman kung gaano ka-effective talaga yung Lulu. Leon na lineup dito, kung saan mapapansin mo, Leon na can just initiate their opponents with the Targon sa kanya na meron siya, and then yung Warden Spin niya followed by Overgrowth galing kay Morning. Sobrang effective, and hirap na hirap sila at least makaburst ng kahit na sinong champion dito, pero grabe damage output dito para kay Emily Chok. Kalahati kagad ang buhay niya just with the help me picks, and then yung first kill ng Lulu dito, the team members from the Manila Eagles.
Yes, that's right. Right now, MLE really can't do that much anymore right now except defend and hopefully hope that TPA does an overdive and they will be able to counter their engage on them.
Yes, mga kaibigan, with the follow-up of Solar Flare galing sa team members ng Manila Azubo Type Assassins. Jay trying to initiate sa inside, mga kaibigan, with the ignite coming from team members of MLE. 3 champion from team MLE dito ang pumagsak, and 1 champion ang nakuha pa lamang from team Azubo Type Assassins. And mukhang free third tier turret sa mid lane ng team MLE dito, mga kaibigan. At kitang-kita mo naman yung pag-initiate na yun na ginawa ng team TPA. Solar Flare, medyo hindi yata maganda yung ginawa ni TG doon na pag-flash in and then stomp. And I think
he should have been a little bit more patient because they're already behind. Although good job from still securing the kill with his Mega Death Rocket. He was still able to take 1 kill for themselves, but of course, that wasn't really a worth it exchange.
Yes, mga kaibigan, with the hook na naman galing kay TPA. Jay dito, Emilius was about to go down, mga kaibigan, and ginamit niya ngayon ang kanyang Divine Intervention, pero hindi pa rin enough, mga kaibigan, with the poison coming from TPA Bebe. Legendary siya ngayon. Kitang-kita mo naman yung effectiveness na lineup na ito, mga kaibigan, from team members ng Azubo Type Assassins. Jay trying to follow up para kay Achi at pinushback, mga kaibigan, sa laser beam ng team members ng MLE dito. So far, nakita mo ba yung effectiveness having Lulu and the other teams dito? Jay can just initiate, pumasok sa loob, and then yung help me picks from Morning, and then yung first kill niya, sure na tatatama sa kanyang kalaban. They can just burst any champion once na makapasok or tumama kagad yung hook. Itong si Jay from any members ng Team Manila Eagles sa laban na ito.
Yes, actually used it on all 3 members already. He used it on Jay, he used it on Dinter, and also on Achi. Whoever dives in, that's where he would use his skills to beef up the champion in the front line, and basically BB gets free hit from behind and basically wipe out the members of MLE. Alright, so right now the middle lane is totally gone already, including the middle inhibitor of MLE. Right now, MLE has yet to take a single tower from TPA. This is probably going to be a really long game if ever MLE wants to get back into this game.
Almost Ghost Blade para dito kay Twitch or kay Bebe. So, lalong mahihirapan sila kapag nakapag-initiate ang team members dito ng TPA. But the damage output from his champion pa lamang, mga kaibigan. Emily Hughes na nga pa kanyang buhay dito. Ginamit ang kanyang traps, but it wasn't enough to save himself at hindi pa tumama ito kay Evelyn. So far, ang score natin na 18-3 na. And this is the first time na makita ko ng ganitong match sa GPL natin and for this season, so struggle ang team dito ng MLE against sa TPA.
Yeah, actually, the earlier game, tonight, HQ also did a very good job of dominating their game. Actually, the MLE is doing a little bit better than compared to the other team in the last match. Hopefully, I don't really see them still winning this game, but the game's not yet over, so anything's still possible.
Yes, so let's see what the Team Manila Eagles may do sa laban nila against the Team TPA. But so far, solar flare na naman galing kay Jay dito. And they're trying to chase Emilius. Emilius was about to go down. Pero napaganda pag-divine intervention to save Emilius. But hindi pa rin enough mga kaibigan. A poke damage galing dito kay Morning to kill at least one champion dito from Team Manila Eagles. And with that, 2 champions from them ay nakuha nila. So tuloy-tuloy na yata from team members ng Azubo Taipei Assassins and MLE can't do anything to at least defend their Nexus turret. One Nexus turret goes down and one more na natitira dito sa laban nila against TPA and Team Manila Eagles mga kaibigan. So much smoke damage coming from Morning dito with kanyang Ionian boots dito plus yung kanyang Rabadons. Mukhang end na ito, rekta na mga kaibigan TPA. Achi is trying to get the Nexus but the poke damage coming from Team Manila Eagles. Emily got at least one champion dito from Team Manila TPA. Direct Nexus na ito. Sobrang sakit mga kaibigan. Final score natin ay 25-21 for Team TPA and 4 kills for Team Manila Eagles.
Yeah, victory for TPA. Good job from them. Very dominant game. They were able to execute their plan very well and took the victory quite easily.
Yes, again, very good job for Team Azubo Taipei Assassins for doing their job very well against the team ng Manila Eagles. Sobrang hirap nung ginawa nilang pag-pressure since the early part of the game pa lamang para kay Canute. Canute can't do anything since na-shutdown siya sa pagkuha ng kanyang blue buff dito. Hindi niya makuha yung route niya na maayos. And at the same time, for Team Manila Eagles, yung laning phase nila, sobrang pressure yung ganong klase ng laban dito na kung saan napapansin mo, every lane since bottom lane pa lamang, sa mid lane pa lamang, hirap na hirap sila lahat. Only the top lane dito from Team Manila Eagles ang kayang bumalag against the team members ng TPA. But since hindi rin siya ganun ng mga pag-farm against kay TPA Dinter, kay Achi, sobrang advantage for Team TPA dito. Again, congratulations TPA for winning the game against Team Manila Eagles.
Actually, I don't feel that the blue buff that was stolen from MLE affected their game that much. I think the real key here the best thing that TPA did here was the picks on Evelyn and Twitch. Both of them are invisible and they were able to abuse that very early in the game. And because of those early abuses, they were able to take down a lot of kills. They were able to rinse and repeat killing the bottom lane over and over again, which snowballed TPA Bebe on Twitch. And basically, as you can see, 9-0-3. I would definitely have to say that the Bebe would be probably the MVP for this game.
Yes, sobrang counter ang ginawa dito ng team Azubo Taipei Assassins. Picking itong si Twitch and then si Leona as their support and AD carry champions dito for Team Manila Eagles. Unfortunately, Jinx wasn't that very effective since kapag nakapasok na kahit na sinong team members dito ng TPA from Leona, kanibaw si Leona, si Twitch, Jinx can just have to mag-trap lang siya na mag-trap and then mag-disengage siya dito. But the traps wasn't that sure na makakatama against ito sa team members ng Azubo Taipei Assassins. Unfortunately, even Alistar can tank the damage output na magagaling sa team members ng Azubo Taipei Assassins, lalo na kapag tumama yung kanyang third skill. Itong si Leona, yung kanyang bonus damage na binibigay ng kanyang blazing effect ng suns or ng kanyang second skill dito. So more or less, Emily got dominated sa laban na ito against team Azubo Taipei Assassins. Final score natin, 21-4 in favor and the team who won the match dito ay ang TPA. Congratulations TPA again. Bago ang lahat, I'm DJ Fern. I'm with
Jay.
You're watching the Garena Premier League 2014 Spring Season. Meron pa tayong laban mamaya, a match between
IPT versus
HQ. Yan.
HQ.
So mamaya lamang hintayin natin mga kaibigan na few minutes left bago mag-start ang ating laban dito. So magkakaroon muna tayo ng short break. I'm DJ Fern ulit and I'm with
Jay.
Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned muna tayo dyan.